Sorry about the technical difficulty. Time runs out for those in the media as well. But Lance, you were continuing about what your thought process was regarding the fifth question.
Anyway, I don't know where we kind of ran out, but as far as in the open road subdivisions, again, you'd have to check on the legality of actually being able to create something like that. But to me, to create an area that's more like a safety area doesn't change the speed limit. And just tells folks that if you're speeding in this area, that you're going to get ticketed and you're going to have double the speeding fine. So at least makes them think, hey, I'm in an area that needs to slow down. Possibly even slow down more than what the speed limit is at 45 or whatever, maybe go 40. And at least make them think twice and then create a more safe atmosphere in an area where you have more open roads up there.
Okay, great. Closing statement. The camera is yours, the audience is yours.
Okay. Moved here a little over 4 years ago. City was less than a year old when we came. Actually, I told several folks this, that when I first moved here, I actually thought I was moving to Alpharetta because the zip code said Alpharetta. And actually, we moved in here, gone to work. My wife, who has a business, she does nonprofit association management. She filed for business license. Of course, she sent it to Alpharetta. They, of course, responded to her and said, "Oh, you don't live in Alpharetta, you live in Milton." She calls me and says, "You know, you live in Milton?" I go, "No, really?" Yes. And so then I started discovering Milton. Okay. In the time that we've been here, we love this area. Karen Lee, my wife, grew up in New Jersey. Didn't want to go back north. I met her in Virginia, where I live. She had moved to in Virginia Beach and Norfolk. When we got married, Karen Lee and I have been married 6 years. And again, I'm not going to rattle on here. But, we moved to Florida for a short period of time, but then decided to come to the Atlanta area. Moved here, found out it was Milton. Love this area. Really like this area. Like the area portion of Milton that I live in right here. I know there's lots of beautiful rural area out there in Enloe land. But I love this area right here. I love this neighborhood. Nice neighborhood, comfortable, like this house. And I, in the time I've been here, got to know city, some of the city fathers. Went to council meetings, started getting involved. Learned a little more about the past and the growth of the city. And I've been in private business, engineer, doing mostly public work most of my life. Schools, municipal, and Defense Department work. And the firm I work for now, that's all is do work for public entities. And so I have a vast background of experience. And you're seeing more and more people nowadays that are tired of the same old politics that go on, that want practical thinkers, that want to get involved. And I decided I really wanted to get involved. And I really wanted to help this city to evolve, because it's going to evolve. And how it evolves depends on the leadership of the city. So I decided I'd like to run for council. I live in District 6, so I ran, and the seat was up. I run for District 6. Again, I don't have any set agenda that I'm coming to council with. No axes to grind. Nothing that I really want to get past. It's, gee whiz, I couldn't get that passed, so, I want to be on council so I can get that passed. Really, I mean, there are folks that have asked me, I've had public officials, because we deal with a lot of different public officials throughout Georgia, ask me, you run for council, you sure you do that? Or I've had one, are you a sucker for punishment or what? I said, well, no, but I think I have the demeanor and the ability to work with a lot of different folks. And I know there's different personalities on council, on every council. And so I look forward to the opportunity to work with the different people and help this city grow. And if you look on my website, sound like Dick Morris here, but if you look on my website, you'll see, a balanced approach that looking for sustainability of the city. And right now, we're in a lull in development, so we're not being pressured by a lot of development or those types of pressures. We have the ability to be proactive to growth and the evolution of the city as opposed to being reactive to it. And a lot of times, many localities, you're constantly being reactive to it because you're having applications come to you and the growth of the city. So to be proactive and help plan for successful growth of the city that benefits everybody in the city. And that's really why I want to serve on council. I've never been on a public in the public field before. The only public office I've ever held was I was student body president in my high school. But that was it. So that's why I'm fiscal conservative. Love Milton. Plan on retiring here. And my wife loves it. And so we wanted to do everything we can to make this a successful area for me and everyone that lives here.
Sounds good.
And with that, I really thank you to have this chance to